Trending in health news, the Centers for Disease Control is warning that February is the peak for flu season. So how do you stay healthy? Well, Terri Verason, registered dietitian with the Dairy Council of Arizona, is here with the scoop. Thanks so much for coming on.
Oh, certainly. And you know, we've heard the phrase over and over that food is medicine. And it really can be. You really need to pay attention to some of those foods that have components in them that can really help boost your immune system.
Which will help you avoid getting sick.
Or fight off an infection if you do end up getting one.
All right.
One of the first things is probiotics. And that is those healthy bacteria that are in your stomach and intestinal system. And the way to get those probiotics are to have cultured foods. And what that means, things like yogurt or kefir or those kinds of things, what they do is they put those beneficial bacteria in those foods so that when you eat them, they stay in your intestinal system and they can help you fight infections.
Now, I always wonder, is it all yogurt that has it? So
you need to look for, it'll say live and active cultures. Sometimes you'll see a little graphic that'll say that, but sometimes it'll just say with live bacteria or live and active cultures or something along that lines. So there's a whole variety of different bacteria that are beneficial for your system.
So you need to check it out.
Look for those and really try to get those in there.
All right.
Another thing that people may not be aware of are things like oats and barley.
Yeah.
They have a kind of a protein, or excuse me, a fiber in them that is specific to helping those, they call them prebiotics, and they help those beneficial bacteria flourish so that your intestinal system, excuse me, is even in better health. And you'll notice there's actually some products that are combining the oats and the yogurt.
I know, these are great. The yogurt parfaits, I mean, good for the kids too.
And then there's others that are actually, the oatmeal is mixed in with the yogurt, so it's kind of already mixed in there. So those are some great options to get the benefit of both of those.
I love that. What do you have here?
So this one represents two nutrients, zinc and protein. And we've heard about taking zinc lozenges and those kinds of things. And the research is kind of, some says it helps and some says it doesn't. So it's really not.
It doesn't hurt.
It doesn't hurt, and that's true. But it's whether, is it the lozenge or is it consuming that zinc so that it boosts up your reserves of the zinc. And the protein, since protein is necessary for your immune system to function, making sure you're getting enough protein, especially if you either have had a cold or a flu or something like that, or if you've been exposed and you want to boost up your immune system.
So make sure you have protein.
Zinc and protein and lean beef, nuts, seeds, beans, those kinds of things are great ways to get those.
What about vitamin C? I always hear, oh, did you take vitamin C?
And vitamin C, again, there's a lot of research that goes on both sides of that. But vitamin C is something that gets depleted from your system, so you want to make sure that you are consuming enough foods.
I see an orange and citrus.
So, yep. And actually, many fruits and vegetables have high amounts of vitamin C, and then also vitamins A, in addition to vitamin C, vitamin A can also help boost that immune system as well, because that's that antioxidant and can fight that infection.
Okay, now I see chicken soup over here.
Chicken soup, we've heard that for generations, and there's actually research that shows that it's beneficial for two reasons. One is the fluids. We need to make sure that we're getting enough fluids in our system, and that could be water, it could be juice, it could be milk, it could be a variety of different things. Make sure you are rehydrating throughout, the time that you're not feeling well.
And then you have a lot of different fluids here. What are your choices?
Any of those choices will help replenish. Milk, even flavored milk, orange juice, any other kinds of juices, water, those will help replenish that fluid and make sure you're rehydrating, because your body needs to have that fluid available. That helps flush those toxins out. So kind of rinses
This is a way to prevent the flu, help stop it, help it from getting worse, all that and more.
Yes.
Just try one of these tips, and you can find out more by going online. Go to ArizonaMilk.org. And still to come on the show, fun ideas for game night for the whole family. The YouTube page you got to check out. Plus, we're talking healthy foods again, from a gluten-free muffin option invented right here in the Valley to an appetizer perfect to watch the Cardinals play for a shot at the Super Bowl. And keep watching to win VIP passes to the movie The Finest Hours before anyone else.